Good morning. I know of a lot of people that as their businesses have grown and their status has shifted, have progressively turned into arseholes. And I am on a one-woman mission to show that you don't have to be an arsehole to be successful in business, and that kindness and courtesy and a bit of patience costs you nothing. So, for example, I had an interview meeting cancelled by email last Friday, which was pretty inconvenient to say the least, as I was already halfway up to London from Brighton. So I could have been an arsehole when the researcher finally called to say, have you seen my cancellation email? Which I hadn't, because I don't read my email all the time. But I said, don't worry, shit happens. But if it happens again, can you please call me instead of email? The interview was rebooked, no harm done. And all I lost was an hour or three. Now, my time is really, really precious, but I can't afford to be precious when I'm dealing with people. Now, I only do this for one reason, i.e. I'm pretty nice, but I'm going to add a whole stack of reasons for you to explain why being an arsehole is not good for business. It sounds completely weird, doesn't it? Having to set out additional benefits of being nice, but the more and more entrepreneurs I meet, the more bloody egos I see, and I reckon just common decency is no longer enough to guarantee that people are pleasant. So here's my effort to be a one-woman advocate of kindness to everyone, regardless of who you are. So number one, everybody matters. You never have any idea who it is that you're throwing your weight around in front of. I go pretty undercover in my business, and there's been the occasional times where I've stood behind someone being an arsehole whilst they kicked off, for me to let them finish and then give them their marching orders. We ask our team to vet potential suppliers and employees, and if you've been rude to my team in the front office, I'll know about it the moment that you've left. So you may have done an A-star performance in my, meeting with you, but if my team report you as a big fat F, you'll be getting no contract from me, because underneath it, I know you're an arsehole, and that's how you're going to treat my business. Number two, you have no idea who actually has the power. Trust me, by being decent to theoretically entry-level team members, I have had problems solved, events run like a dream, upgrades, and personal service that, to be frank, you get in a 5-star hotel rather than in a conference centre, just by being nice. Number three, even if someone is being a bit of a shit, you have no idea what's going on in their lives. Your patience and understanding might be the only kindness someone has afforded them all day. And just by accepting an error or two and saying genuinely it doesn't matter, or saying I hope your day improves, can really turn a person's day around. Number four, think about whose fault something is. So I remember hearing a story once about a certain entrepreneur who took a fellow business owner out for dinner and tried to order a particular wine. When that wine was not available, he had a go at the waitress like, that's her fault. That's going to be a real problem for you. What an arsehole. She's not the business owner. She's being paid £6 an hour. What the fuck is she supposed to do about it? Funnily enough, the guy has turned out to be a bit of a see you next Tuesday on all sorts of levels. So this behaviour is quite synonymous with whom he is. People who've been treated badly have very, very long memories. And as a waitress, you ultimately have the power to gob in someone's food as well. So trust me on this one, be kind and people remember you. Be an arsehole and you are written in on their revenge list one way or another. Number five, what goes up can come down, and you will have support and kindness if you're a decent person. I had a tough time a few years back, and I actually had suppliers offering to work with me for free whilst I went through this period, and I couldn't believe their kindness. But as one of them said, Kate, when you're in business, you just do it for the money. When you're working with someone you like, you do it because you actually care. I think I probably cried at that point. Whereas an arsehole or three haven't even been able to get a job in the industry they once flew in, because of their reputations and the way they treated people has been remembered long after their demise. So that's pretty karmic, eh? There's a few prescriptive behaviours that I want you to work on to hone your being nice skills. Help a person a day. Do one thing every day to be super nice. Try and see it from somebody else's perspective. You could be making their day by being kind. And if you think you might be wavering into arsehole territory, you are probably right. Stop. Button your lip, be kind. And the welcome side effect of this, it's contagious. If you are nice, then people are nice, and more people are nice, and we create a revolution. Right, that's enough here from Hippie Central. Go have a great day and help someone else have a great day too. Bye for now.